Introducing first from Bristol, Rhode Island, weighing 195 pounds, Jason Blade. From the Intrasanity, weighing 184 pounds, Delirious.
And now Jason Blade has the opportunity of a lifetime here. He could score a big upset here. Blade looked great last night, even though he lost to Brent Albright. But he's definitely proven that he's got talent, and he's a guy to keep an eye on.
He hung in there with Brent Albright last night. Of course, last night, Delirious main eventing last night's event in Long Island as part of the big tag team contenders matchup.
Of course, Delirious and Matt Seidel have that rivalry that's really taken shape this year.
Extends the hand, another handshake between these two men.
And this match is an example of what you're seeing on the ROH roster right now, as you have guys like Delirious, guys like Jimmy Jacobs, guys like Matt Seidel. They're climbing up the card. Now, when that happens, when guys move from the mid-card to the upper card, that offers the opportunity for new talent to come in and maybe take some spots lower on the card. Guys like Jason Blade, guys like Brent Albright, guys like El Generico, they get a chance to fill those spots as guys move up the card, and they become the stars of tomorrow.
Holding onto the wrist lock, and the tassels of Delirious coming into play as well. Into the hammerlock goes Jason Blade.
Now, of course, in order to solidify your spot in ROH, you need to win, and that's why this is such an important match for Jason Blade. Potential will only take you so far.
He's shown a lot of ability in the past. As I said, it all comes down to wins and losses. He needs to rack up those victories in order to earn that permanent roster spot, in order to get booked on all the shows out in the Midwest and everything.
I mean, really, one of the things I enjoy most about ROH is watching a guy like Delirious or Matt Seidel basically starting out in the opening match, being on some of the shows, trying to earn a job. Then over the course of a few years, you see him go to the mid-card. Then you see him climb up to the main event, as they've both done recently. And when that happens, a guy like Jason Blade can come in and the cycle starts over again. And you always have new and fresh and exciting talent that way. It's a beautiful arm drag from Jason Blade.
His drop kick as well. Pulls it up with the arm drag, holding onto the arm of Delirious and barring it. So some great athleticism shown by Jason Blade, shows just how much he wants it. Delirious backs him into the corner. Todd Sinclair asking for a clean break. Shot to the midsection. Up and over goes Jason Blade in the corner. Arm drag. Arm drag working very well for Jason Blade here against Delirious.
Has he been taking lessons from Ricky Steamboat or something? Those arm drags are picture perfect.
Delirious trying to work his way back to his feet. He does. As Jason Blade tries to maintain control of the arm of Delirious. Lubricating the fingers just a little bit, his brand of face wash.
Now, a guy like Jason Blade, who cannot let his game be thrown off by some of these unorthodox tactics from Delirious.
He has till 5, I believe. He's learned from his matches with Brian Jackson. Now that is elite. And releases the hold.
Delirious looks like he's having a good time in there.
Doing push-ups with the shoulders of Jason Blade down against the canvas for a near fall. Shot right across the chest. And once again.
Delirious having his way so far. Jason Blade needs to mount some sort of a comeback in a hurry, and there it is.
Oh, right to the face with the drop kick.
Great elevation on that standing drop kick.
Going for the victory right there. Every opportunity Jason Blade gets, he goes for that cover. Hooks that leg tightly, trying to get the win.
Blade, an upcomer from the New England area. He's had some success in the past here in ROH. Unable to really catch on, though, and really secure that roster spot.
He has impressed a lot of people in the locker room, though. Nice suplex from Jason Blade.
It's pretty obvious that Blade has been working hard in his time away from ROH to make improvements, because he's looking excellent.
Stopping away on Delirious, favoring that arm. Pulls Delirious back up. Drives him down with the side slam. Again, fighting for that pinfall.
I mean, we've seen it time and time again here in ROH where someone comes in as an opening match wrestler and ends up as a main eventer.
I mean, look at Roderick Strong, for example. When he first came to Ring of Honor, part of a do-or-die event, and, you know, he impressed there, worked his way into the undercard, and climbed the ladder to, you know, holding one half of the World Tag Team Championships and main eventing, going after the world title.
Austin Aries, another one, as Delirious goes airborne.
Drives Jason Blade into the steel barricade.
And I'll tell you something that you probably remember, Dave. Remember CM Punk and Colt Cabana driving from Chicago to Philadelphia to be in the opening match of an ROH show, fighting it out for gas money?
And eventually, you know, both of them worked their way up to main event level status. We've seen that out of a wrestler like Delirious and Matt Sydal over the course of the past few years. And we could be seeing Jason Blade in that position, you know, a year or 2 years from now.
Whatever happened to that CM Punk? Cover.
Delirious not able to keep the shoulders of Jason Blade against the canvas.
It's all about upward mobility here in ROH. No glass ceiling.
On the shoulders of Delirious, drives him down chest first.
You know, I mean, even now that I'm thinking about it, we got a big kick from Delirious. I'd hate to sidetrack from the match, but look at Nigel McGuinness. Look at B.J. Whitmer.
It all started from the undercard and worked their way up through hard work, determination, perseverance. They were able to work their way into being major players here in Ring of Honor.
I mean, even the Briscoes. Mark was too young to compete, and Jay Briscoe was in the first official match in ROH history. He was in the opening match.
Delirious with Jason Blade, reversal of the Irish whip. Delirious off the ropes. Gets sidestepped and out to the floor. He goes through the ropes. Jason Blade now taking a risk. Wipes out Delirious on the floor. Putting his body on the line. Jason Blade fighting for the win.
And these fans are showing their appreciation for what Jason Blade is doing, and that's the key part. You got to win over the fans.
Needs to bring the action back inside and go for that cover. Exactly what he did. Pitches Delirious back inside the ring. It took too much time. Delirious driving the head into the midsection of Jason Blade. Able to take Delirious off his feet. Connects with the elbow as well. Sends Delirious off. Modified power slam. But only two.
Jason Blade has Delirious in trouble. Can he follow up? No.
Shots to the midsection from Delirious. Look at the clothesline. Goes for the springboard, but Delirious connects with the drop kick as he came springboarding off the ropes.
And Delirious signaling that that's a change of momentum in this one. Delirious is feeling it now.
Maybe looking for that Cobra stretch, but no, softening him up first. As him draped across the top rope, neck breaker. All impact on the neck of Jason Blade. The added elevation of being hung up on the top rope. But he kicks out.
And now Delirious, he's got to be thinking about the shadows over hell, the panic attack or the Cobra stretch. He
Going
can't.
up top, could be thinking about the shadows over hell, but gotta hand it to Jason Blade. He saw it coming, moved out of the way.
Delirious cannot afford a loss here. That would kill his momentum that he's been building all year.
Suplex combination from Jason Blade. Going for a third. But Delirious with a couple of shots. Gets met with a big kick from Jason Blade.
Upset.
No! Crucifixes the arms. Cobra stretch! A Cobra stretch from Delirious. And Jason Blade taps out. Delirious with the submission victory.
By submission.